Hello and welcome to Day 2 of the Columbia Classic. The Columbia College Claim Jumpers taking on the Marin Mariners for the final game of the 2021 Columbia Classic. I'm Levi Flores, along with Lauren Goodman. Thank you for joining us here at the Oak Pavilion. First game of the Columbia Classic was Marin versus Saracoso. The Coyotes won 89-63. Now Marin's second game, and then Columbia, they beat Folsom 82-60. So two teams, you know, it's still the beginning of the season. They're still trying to get their legs underneath them. What do you think is going to happen, and why do you think it's going to happen?
Just talking to both coaches, I think they're very optimistic of how they respond. Talking to the Marin staff, they want their team to step it up. We talked about a lot yesterday. They're going to have to rubber meets the road type mentality. You got to put up or shut up. And I think that the Marin team is really locked in and focused, know the key things that they want to work in, getting into prongos and things like that. So I think they have a totally different focus in how they played yesterday than they will today. And then I think the Columbia team, they were on all cylinders, right? So you're assuming there's nothing to improve on, but there's always things you can improve on. There will be a different game. Yesterday, Coach Hoyt tried to work on some execution, what they run offensively. Even though it was such a big blowout, they definitely still wanted things to work on. So we'll see if Columbia can come out with that same energy they did yesterday, which was extremely explosive and key to how they got that big lead.
And they're actually playing with only 10 players instead of 11 today. Caleb Chang not suiting up for this game. And then we also got a word from some of the other players that are on the roster. Brendan White actually redshirting for the year, so he'll be back next year. Daniel Rico, who didn't play yesterday, not playing today, he'll be back tomorrow during practice. And then number 24, Skylar Newman, he is the secondary center. He's going to be back in a few weeks.
Sounds good. I mean, Columbia looked really well yesterday. again, it's about how you come out, right? They came out, they looked the part in the yellow uniforms. I think they played extremely well, extremely confident, got a little bit from everybody. And then you got 2 additions coming in a couple weeks. So I don't think that number 2 nod was by any chance or mistake. I think they're showing it every day and earning it, and I think this is another opportunity for them to do that.
Columbia averages a height of 6'3". Noel Alexander, the tallest and the center, 6'8". Bryce Barton was their secondary center, standing at 6'5", and then that addition of Skylar Newman, who is supposed to be in that center position, not Bryce Barton. When he joins, he's 6'6", so he still doesn't have that 2 inches that Noel does, but he definitely can move out there on the court. Tip off in about 90 seconds here on NorCal Sports TV.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well, so.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Both teams on the sideline just about ready. 10 players suited up for Columbia, and we could just assume that all of them are going to get out there. They got out there fast, too.
I think you can't play up-tempo and give all your best and play the entire game. We got to make some rotations. You got to get some good spots in. So I think they're going to be able to get all 10 players into the game. I think they're going to have a free-flowing rotation like they did yesterday. And hopefully they'll be able to control the tempo of this game and kind of have those same similar results. I think that's what Coach would be hoping for.
Same starters for both teams. One person to look out for on Marin is Daniel Fagan. He went to the line quite a bit, and he almost never missed.
Fagan had an outstanding game yesterday. That's why you see him in the starting lineup tonight. Played really, really big. I'm excited for how he plays along with the rest of those bigs that they got from Marin.
Alexander winning the tip for Columbia. That was against Grant Polk, who also had a big game yesterday. Recap on the scores once again. Columbia beat Folsom 82-60, while Saracosa beat Marin 89-63. Isaiah Jones starting off for Columbia. And a push called on Marin.
Marin definitely doesn't want to pick up those quick, easy fouls. The more they can keep Columbia off the free throw line would be great.
Taj Malik Campbell from the corner connects for 3 to start it off.
No hesitation from the serve. Taj playing really well. Good knockdown right there.
And here's the Columbia defense that stopped Folsom so much yesterday. Fagan defended by Campbell. Stolen away.
You see good rotation. Campbell getting his hand in there. Good steal.
Straight to the rack on the fast break, connects. First 5 points, and they all belong to Campbell.
Campbell showing his offensive package early. I like it.
Murray inside the paint, one too many steps and a travel. Right before the teams huddled up before the tip, Prongos, who had a big game yesterday too, was missing almost every single three-point shot and wouldn't go to the bench until he made one.
We'll see if he can. If that will just be some pregame jitters. You know, you don't want to waste all your shots in pregame. So maybe he got all those misses out and he'll be coming out on fire.
Ball's back in the hands of Campbell. Bartley baseline over to Campbell. Two-handed jam Nothing but Taj Malik Campbell for the jumpers.
It's been the Campbell show thus far.
And already a timeout as we take another look at that one. Right underneath, one step and a two-handed jam.
Slam a jam on the drop step.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. 7-0 already for the Jumpers up over the Mariners, and it has been all Taj Malik Campbell. He had 12 points in the game yesterday and already matching over 50% of that within the first minute 20.
Yesterday it was McCutcheon who started well. Today it's Campbell. So I think that they have a good balanced attack. You talked about that earlier. You said they're going to try to get all 10 players in. They got to have all guys going on all cylinders. Now Campbell is just the one that's taking the offense on his back right now.
Marin still looking for their first point, stolen away by McCutcheon. He slows it down, gives it to Taj. Nearly a travel there. Don't want to see that.
And we'll be keeping track of the turnovers from Marin because they had a lot yesterday. They want to keep it to a minimum today if they want to keep a chance in this ballgame.
Isaiah Jones with the floater.
Jones, good job of taking across his mismatch, but you see Columbia coming out in that full court press, applying the pressure.
Fagan over the top of Alexander, can't get it to fall. Not easy to do either. If you get a ball up and over the top of Noel Alexander, you're doing something right.
And no shots will fall for him. It took him a little bit to get warmed up yesterday. He'll definitely get warmed up, and he's nonstop once he does.
Alexander has the first miss for the Jumpers as Prungos goes against Bartley. Corner three on the way. Yes, rattles through for number 21, Christopher Rendon.
Good way to get in transition. Bucket right there. Good way to stop and pop and get that knockdown three. Now we need some pressure here on the basketball and get some defensive stops if they want to get back in this game.
McCutcheon one-on-one. Bartley for three. Yes, connects.
Bartley showing a little bit of his bag right there with that nice three.
Leading pass too far in front, and a turnover for Marin.
Another turnover for Marin. They're going to have to minimize it, but you see right here, Bartley, little jab step, too much space, hand down, man down.
Prevost and Brown coming into the game for the Claim Jumpers.
You see Reardon right there with a three of his own to get Marin on the scoreboard.
Bartley having to back his way down to the opposite side of the court. Gets his defender off his feet. A 15-foot jumper. Yes, Deshaun Bartley creating the space and connecting for two.
Bartley seems locked in. He's picking his poison. Nice little pull-up jump shot right there.
Vassell calling for it in the corner. Prevost is there, and an offensive foul on Prungos as Alexander takes it to the hardwood.
Prungos, you got a jump stop right there, but he doesn't. You see pushing. Way to get in position to take that charge outside of the restricted, and you see a little action right there celebrating the charge.
Arion Harris now in the game for Taj Malik Campbell. 11-point lead for the Claim Jumpers as we see three new bodies out there on the court.
I see Bartley can continue to pick his poison because he's taking advantage of this mismatch, and he gets a foul there. I love his aggressiveness.
Doesn't look like they're going to count that one, so take it from the baseline.
That's a good attack. He's reading what the defense is giving him. He's made the last 5 points. Last 2 buckets been on him. I think he should continue to pick it until they stop him.
Deep pass to Alexander near half court. Prevost finds his way left side. Bounce pass back toward Alexander. Bucket and the foul.
Good control there by Alexander with a little show and go action with the reverse. And we see here on the replay just a little patience. Good dime time right there. Go and go. It's that simple.
Assist from Prevost, and now it's up to the big center to connect from the charity stripe. Actually, you shouldn't call it a charity stripe when you have the big centers shooting from there. Not always automatic, but he connects.
Well, we're seeing as the game evolve, more guys being able to shoot and stretch and shoot better at that free throw line even.
Blake Murray blocked by Alexander. And another one. And another one. Alexander, 3 in a row on the stop.
Alexander said, not in my house, and he runs back in transition. Let's see if they can get him the ball while he's on fire right now defensively.
Bartley takes a hard spill and a foul on Marin.
You talking about a block party. He said, give me that. Give it to me again.
3 players switch. Brown, Alexander, and Bartley out. McCutcheon, Mabin, and Barton in. Barton was the only player on the Claim Jumpers who didn't score a point yesterday. Although he did his work, he rebounded, he assisted. He did all that he did, except getting 1 point on the board.
And I bet you today that's important for the team and also coach, right? You have that much balance within the offense. We got to get him at least a bucket of free throw or something.
Here's the full court press from Columbia. Prungo's having some trouble getting past half court to Vassell. Vassell finds an open lane, and something happened with the Claim Jumper defense as they left him all alone.
Nobody on the backside. I don't know what happened with the rotation there, but nobody on the backside for Columbia gives up that easy layup.
Here's McCutcheon and a foul.
And you see right here, I don't know what happened on that backside of the rotation, no communication, and he just gets the easy layup for Vassell.
Prevost. And it's going the other way. Mabin picking one up away from the ball. That's the first foul on Columbia the entire first 5 minutes.
And a cheap, lazy foul. He was trying to flash out. But you see Columbia gets the ball right back.
Harris, baseline drive over the top of Prungos. Prevost underneath. Yes, it's 2.
Prevost getting into the offensive bag. I really like him. And Harris staying nonstop, active.
Harris gets called on the reach.
You see the baseline drive, which opens it up. Prevost said, give me that easy layup.
Two quick fouls on Columbia. Vassell opposite side and a charge on Blake Murray. That's his second as Prevost knocks it down.
Right time, right spot. Way to read that right there. Prevost playing good defense. Just getting in position. You see help side defense there. Outside of the restricted area, gets that charge.
Prevost goes out. Back in Isaiah Jones. McCutcheon makes his moves, lose the handle, and that'll be out on Jordan Jackson. Jones, wing 3, yes! Down the hatch, 22-5.
Jones stepped right into that one. That was a good shot right there. And another turnover for Marin.
And turned over right back by Isaiah Jones.
See on that last shot by Jones. Just coming off ready to shoot. Good knockdown by him.
Jordan Jackson over to Prongos. A deep 2-ball off the back iron. Harris comes down. Mabin makes his move. Jones backing down on Fagan. Out to Mabin for 3. Hits the deck, no foul, and misses the shot.
It was a lot of contact on that.
Jones throws it up, thinking he had some contact too. Jackson to Fagan, back and forth, and the shot goes up and it's off.
I need Fagan to be a lot more aggressive than he is thus far.
Harris picks up his second. Taj Malik Campbell back in for him. Noel Alexander and Deshaun Bartley too. A lot of the leading scorers back in the game for the Claim Jumpers. All of the 5 out on the court for Marin have yet to score a point, but collectively have 3 fouls. Fagan against McCutcheon. Stolen by Bartley. Ball goes into the stands, and it stays with Marin.
Bartley, I like the hustle there. Trying to continue that tempo and that pressure, just not going with the right hand. That inside hand, you got to go outside hand, take that ball away, and then you tap it into yourself and not tap it out of bounds.
Jackson with a shot. Foul from behind on Damon Chow. And Columbia already in the bonus.
And I just feel like Marin is forcing the offense, not really getting into their offensive gaps and or their offensive flows, taking first chance shots, step backs, all those type of things. Like, make the game easy. Take what the game gives you. Read the defensive assignments, and then attack that and go hard. Put your head down. That's when they had the most success yesterday. Campbell easy on the first one.
Leading scorer on the team, now with 9. Prongos by McCutcheon, going strong to the rack, blocked from behind by Campbell.
Prongos just not connecting right now. The offense from Marin not finding, but
McCutcheon for 3.
Columbia offense is knocked down right now.
That's his first points on the board, and they're a big 3 coming from that corner. Marin still struggling hard, and Prongos looking for a 3. Couldn't hit him in pregame, can't hit him now.
Everything is short, and he needs enough legs, But here you go, McCutcheon. Way to run in lane, spot up, knock it down. Don't guard me, I'm an easy bucket.
This one's going to stay with Marin. Looked like it bounced off Jackson, but it's going to stay here on this side. Polk got a hand on it, but it was actually meant to go for Rendon. Rendon off the mark. Bartley calling out plays as he's getting highly defended. Splitting defenders off the glass, no foul. Alexander on the tip.
And I like it, Alexander cleaning everything up, but I also like Bartley attacking hard. As you see, Jackson just short on that one. And it's been complete dominance by the Claim Jumpers so far in this first half of the first period.
Campbell making a move. Trying to find Isaiah Jones, but it's poked away by Fagan. And a big block by McCutcheon, sending it back down to the court. And Noel Alexander fighting for it with Murray. Polk around, using the body. A missed shot after missed shot, and finally a foul called underneath.
McCutcheon. Not only can he do it on the offensive end, we see Alexander with that putback right there, but he's also doing it on the defensive end. That was a nasty block. Fungan just didn't go, and McCutcheon said, give me that off the backboard. See another angle of that. Timed it perfectly.
Basketball Scouting is an NCAA certified scouting service based in Northern California. Whether you're a college coach, player, or parent, Wrights Basketball Scouting has a service for you. We provide in-depth scouting reports year-round to college coaches, individual player evaluation, team dynamic reports, and we even offer support, guidance, and advice for parents on ways to improve and elevate the game of their athlete. Wright's Basketball Scouting is here to help and highlight the athletes who are preparing to play the next level of basketball, and we guarantee scouting the right way. For more information on our services, pricing, and subscriptions, please contact Head Scout Britt Wright at 408-569-0198. Claim Jumper basketball is back, and it's better than ever. The lead 29-5 over the Marin Mariners, only the second game of the season, and this team playing team basketball.
Columbia is a very special team. Mark my words, they will go far this season just because their foundation is phenomenal. When you have this type of team that's playing defense, getting up and down the floor, that doesn't mean they're not going to face adversity this season, but I definitely expect them to have a long, plentiful year, and that means getting to some championship rounds.
Polk off on the first one. Remember, Fagan is their big free throw shooter. And off on the second as well. 0 of 2 for Grant Polk. Prevost fighting for it with Jackson. Only player out there for Columbia that has points is Mitchell Prevost, and he has 2. Out to the corner, it's Maben. Stepping on the line, and a turnover.
And that's only the second turnover for Columbia. They've been taking really good care of the ball thus far, but we'll see how we get Harris involved and some of those other players, as you see right here, just stepped out of bounds on that baseline side. But Marin's going to have to do a better job of dealing with the pressure. That's something they struggled with yesterday. And it's really meeting the intensity of their opponent.
Jump ball, Maben fighting for it with Rendon. See it here.
And that's a good job by Maben. That's what you're supposed to do. As a defensive player, you guys are pressuring, picking up full court. Your job is to get into it, make them pick the ball up, do something. And that was a good play by Maben.
Jackson underneath and a foul on Barton.
Now, I really like Jackson's speed. He showed it off a little bit yesterday. As you see, just cutting to get open, finding Jackson in transition. Again, just go to the rim. You're not getting the up and under right there. Go up and try to get that and one contact is what we want to look for, but way to get to the free throw line.
And I like that call, too. You saw Barton. He was moving. He didn't go straight up and down. If you're going right and left, that's going to get called every time.
Easy call for refs.
He knew he wasn't in the lane, and that's exactly what got him. And Marin getting their first 2 points on the board since early in the first half.
And I think we're going to see this group for Columbia for a while, just to let them get some offense going and get some rhythm into the game.
Maben trying to finish with the left hand and comes off to Polk.
Let's see if Fagan can get some offense going right now because he has been null and void thus far.
Here's Fagan now to Jackson in corner 3. Brown inside. Spin move. Right-handed finish. Can't go.
I like the thought process, though, from Brown trying to get that spin action.
Offensive foul on Blake Murray, and he's going to pick up his third.
Good job by Maben. Getting in position. As a point guard, your job is to be the first one back. That's what he does really well. Backpedals, gets in that position to take that charge, and he does.
Murray goes out of the game. 3 fouls, no points so far.
And that's something they definitely didn't want. Marin talked about getting Murray the ball, but can't do that when you're in foul trouble.
Prevost double-teamed, and that'll pick up a foul on Xavier Blakemore. Excuse me.
You see right here, Provost just stepped through. Way to be strong with the ball. Now we're going to the free throw line.
They've been in the bonus for the past 3 minutes. Prevost connects, put his numbers at 3. Two at the line, struggled yesterday, but now back on it.
Maven showing his defensive prowess as he gets in to everybody that switches it at the top.
All the way cross court, it's Jackson. Step back, goes in, off the glass, it's good.
I like Jackson's aggressiveness right now. Man, look, we're losing, okay? We're losing big. So I don't understand why everybody else is hesitating with the ball or why they're second-guessing what they're doing. If any time right now is a time for you to lock it in offensively, should be right now.
Corner 3, Harris. A little too strong on that one. Marin looking to score on the opposite side, fast break.
Now this is right now. I need Fagan to be aggressive.
That was Fagan with the floater. It rattled out, got his own rebound. Jackson trying to receive the pass with one hand, but you gotta receive that solid.
You gotta secure with two. Even it started with the one-hand passes. We see Jackson right there just getting the step through up and under on that last bucket for Marin. But I just want to see more aggressiveness and more confidence out of the Marin players. You understand you're playing a tough team in Columbia. They've come out and shown you pretty much all that they can do. Now you got to compete.
And they have slowed down Columbia's offense. They've only had 2 points in the past 4 minutes. So has Marin, but the defense really showing up against a tough offensive team.
Good defensive start by Polk right there. Now I need Fagan to push the tempo and find us something good.
Vassell, baseline. And they're going to call a flop on Vassell.
Where a good dime right there. I didn't see the foul. Maybe we'll get the replay in a minute, but
yeah, Vassell took the shot. Noel Alexander was defending him, and Vassell just kind of flopped to the floor, and that's exactly what the referee called. It was a flop. Something you see quite often, but you never actually get the call. So,
especially not offensively on a shot where he was wide open like that. But you see McCutcheon getting him 2 buckets right there.
Niall Harris. Vassell baseline. Turnaround out to Fagan. Grant Polk having to put up a shot.
It just seems like nobody from Marin right now is looking offensively and how they can change the game.
Columbia's crew is trying to find an open man there. Everyone calling from the bench as Taj Malik Campbell able to drop it in.
Campbell, leading scorer right now, 11 points. And it's pretty much easy game for him as you see the whole pretty much starting lineup right now, all 5 points, and then Campbell leading with 11.
35-9 in favor of the Claim Jumpers. Vassell showing off his defense against Bartley, but lets him fly by.
And that was that flop right there. Vassell kind of doing a little too extra. What you see right here, McCutcheon, big body. I like how his game is going to develop. He's definitely showing things that's going to help him get to the next level. As we see Vassell's flop right there. Unnecessary. Hand was straight up. No need to fall. As Bartley knocks in this first free throw.
There may have been a little bit of contact there, but, you know, really trying to sell it. If the full body went into him, yeah. I'm sure it would have been the call, but can't just try to sell to get some points.
No, I think Campbell did a great job right there of just standing tall, closing out. As you see right here, Campbell getting an easy putback. Nobody boxes him out. He lays it up easily.
Coach Hoyt calling the play from the sideline as Marin inbounds. Here's Harris.
I want to see Harris turn the corner. He had some quick plays yesterday.
Fagan over the top of Campbell. Noel with another rebound.
And even if you can't score right now, you can make stops. You can play defense.
They're going to call it travel on Campbell. One too many steps. Let's see if he had it. Here's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yep, good call.
And now if you're Marin, you just want to chip away, chip away. You got to make stops like they just did and then go score. But here comes the jumpers jumping all over him.
Grant Polk nearly blocked from behind, but able to get it to go through. First points in about 5 minutes.
And it's going to be a dogfight for Marin. They're going to have to continue to stay in the battle, continue to fight, continue to fight, continue to fight, just to show their character. And I think Columbia is in a good position, as you see that dime right there to Alexander. But the claim jumpers have put themselves in position to be successful throughout this whole game, as you see right here. Polk with the easy layup.
I think McCutcheon even got a hand on that one.
McCutcheon with the good find. McCutcheon actually is playing really well today, finding himself in good spots, finding the open man on offense, getting a little bang out, showing his versatility with shooting behind the three-point line. I think that's going to be a big part of his package as he develops it throughout the season. It's going to get him at the next level.
Everyone watching this game can say McCutcheon's having an amazing game. He only has 5 points. He's doing all his work, assisting and rebounding defensively.
And it's sometimes about making the right decisions, making the good plays, and that's what he's doing well this afternoon.
Vassell, corner three over Alexander. Can't do it.
And Alexander's is a tall young man, and then you got to get some legs under yourself to think you're going to shoot over him and get a bucket.
He even jumped on that one, got about 12 feet high, and somehow Vassell able to get it over him.
Easy call. Bartley hooking on that one, trying to reach his arm around, and you'll see right here. Just, you don't need the hand. You don't need the hand. You're big enough to get by him. You got a big enough body. Use your body instead of that arm right there. That was an easy call for the refs.
Fagan in some trouble. Finally gets it to Prongos. 15-foot jumper rattles in.
And Prongos needed that one to go in. He needed to see the ball go in the rim. Very soft touch around the basket, and that was easy little 15-footer for him.
Here's Jones, puts the body into Fagan. The foul on Jones.
Another one of those offensive calls, just unnecessary. You got the advantage. Little shoulder push, easy
That's
call.
where it is. You saw his elbow come out. You can't do that. If he kept it to his side, would have been just fine.
Absolutely. You can't have that extension, and that's where the refs make those easy calls right there.
Marin in some trouble again, setting up Polk. Didn't realize Campbell was right next to him.
And you see this run and jump by the claim jumpers, and right there, Rendon gets an easy floater.
And now Marin playing some tight defense full court.
And now it's about how bad Marin wants it. Do they want to compete? Do they want to put themselves in a position to win? And I think they called it 3 seconds in the key. Good pull-up floater. Nobody stops him. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. And we see this full court pressure by Columbia. Now, every time they've crossed, they went and ran and jumped with McCutcheon or another player. So let's see if they continue that run and jump style in the half court.
Rendon looks for three. 5 in a row for him. No. And a foul on Jordan Jackson. That's going to be his first. surprising that is his first foul. He's very physical offensively and defensively.
Very active at 6 foot. There's no way he could get that rebound with all those trees around him, but nobody boxed him out, and that's what you see. But the claim jumpers are in bonus, so every foul now equates to them shooting free throws.
Off on the first, and remember they're in the double bonus, so they automatically get 2. It's not a 1-and-1. One of 2 at the line for Bartley, bringing him up to 8 points. He had 5 yesterday, and it's still the first half. And an offensive foul on Rendon, pushing Maben down.
And that's the same call. The refs are keeping it consistent, and that's what I like. Again, you see here, trying to get that contact and that it push off. You cannot do it. Once you extend that arm and they see that space, they're going to call it 100 times out of 100 times.
Offense very slow for Columbia in the past 6 minutes. Bartley puts a shot up, fouled, can't do it, but he'll have another shot at the line.
And Bartley has so much body and potential and how he can craft and do things different at the point guard position. But you see here, you're just too small. Too small. Don't know why you're trying to block that. But that was a great job of Bartley using his body, kind of getting in a position. I can tell the frustration is because now we got to get those to be and ones. You know, there's no reason why. But the fadeaway. That's why he didn't complete on that one. When you go in that strong, just go in and get it. Now, he did pick up the offensive foul in the last play, so maybe that's why he kind of faded off. But he is a bulldozer when he comes down and he gets off the dribble and he gets some of that change of speed. So he has to use his body to his advantage and go in and get that contact so he can get an and one play.
Another 1 of 2 from the line for Bartley. Fagan back in for Marin, and out goes Jackson.
And you see that 1-2-2 press come out. Claim jumpers creating confusion and mischief when they press.
Rendon to Polk over the top of Campbell. Alexander with another rebound.
Alexander absolutely cleans up everything around the rim. Good security with that ball so they can push off and get their offense rolling.
Bartley driving in again. Turnaround floater not there. Alexander fighting for Polk.
And Barkley just missing some of those bunnies, but there's another turnover by
Behind
Marin.
the back, Campbell outside to Bartley. Cross court, Maben. Looked like they had the fast break opportunity and finally having to slow it down. Campbell with 3 on the shot clock. And another travel on Campbell, shuffling his feet, trying to find a shot.
Pick that pivot up. I think just a little too soon before the release. Oh, yeah, a little shuffle of the feet, too. Once he planted, but that.
Bartley picking one up. That'll be his second.
He's here. Fagan still not able to connect.
Let's take another look at this foul. They called it on Deshaun Bartley underneath. We'll see here. I don't quite agree with that one. Marin player just kind of fell back. Well, the ball never lies. Missed the free throw.
What's the good saying? Ball never lies.
Prevost back in, using the body and gets it in for 2 underneath. That's 6 for him. Polk, strong off the glass, but too strong. Finally going down with it is Xavier Blackmore.
Way to be in good position by Blackmore.
And then Blakemore just right there getting a foul. Gets points, but then gives a shot at the free throw line for Columbia.
You see right here. Just being patient. Polk misses. Blakemore gets that rebound and puts it in.
Maben finally getting in the scoring category. Two for Maben. Alexander comes out. Barton comes in. Barton, one of the 3 remaining players for Columbia that have yet to put the ball through the hole.
Oh. I thought Maven had good defense there. Let's see where the hands is. Okay. 2 quick hand checks. They let him go on the first one. Second one definitely got a call.
Maben recognized that Rendon was starting to get past him there and just trying to keep him from going inside.
And Maben plays great defense, so I don't think he even needs that hand check. I think if he just released just a little bit and beat him to the spot, you get those easy turns and maybe deflections to the steal.
Marin back with the full court pressure. Maben finding space on Vercel. It's Brown making the move. Off the rim, back to Marin. A 3 from Fagan, yes! Connects, nothing but net, and drains it down the hole.
Fagan sprinted for that one. He went after it and went and got it. Gets himself on the board finally.
Maben backdoor pass to Prevost on the reverse. Yes! Mitchell Prevost even with some contact.
Peanut butter jelly time right there on that one.
Rendon going to the hole, and another flop on Rendon. First one came from Vercel, but this one coming from Rendon. And let's take another look, the backdoor baseline from Mitchell Prevost.
He put a little jelly on that one. That's getting highlight reel. Baseline drive. Nobody cuts him off. Show. Give me some on that.
All the way cross court, Isaiah Jones. Yes! Another 3 for Columbia.
Good pass leads to a good shot. And that was easy for Jones to knock down. (48-22), under 1 minute to go in the first half. Jones from the opposite corner. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row. Isaiah Jones. Jones is moving. He's on fire. He worked for that one, moves to the other side. Red Provost and Polk with the dunk. Okay.
Polk trying to bring down the spirits of the claim jumpers, but 6 quick and easy points from Jones, and possibly looking to do it again here. There's Jones coming over. 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock. It's out to Prevost. If they find an open shot, they'll take it. It's Maben controlling. The drive in. Jones from the wing. 3 in a row. 9 straight points. Isaiah Jones, the 6'3" guard out of Sacramento.
Bang, bang, bang.
And a 30-point lead for Columbia. Marin not able to finish it off going into the break, but let's take another look all the way across the court. It's Isaiah Jones.
He said, let me get one on the right side. Let me get one on the left side. Come to the other side, find him. Bang, bang.
And that's not all. There's always one more to be said.
Create the turnover. Polk said, hold on now, I'm getting me a little dunk in here. This ain't just going to be the Jones show, but Jones said, another one in your eye.
9 straight points for Isaiah Jones to finish off the first half and give him a lead of 30. You're watching the Columbia Classic on NorCal Sports TV.
What's your favorite part of this camp so far?
My favorite part is meeting new people, such as teammates and old friends that came earlier. I really like the one-on-one training. The coaches really tried to get like the connections with the kids during the camp, so I think that was a really good part of it.
I liked the drills, the ball handling drills, and shooting drills.
I think, one thing that's very underrated here at the camp was like meeting new people, because I thought personally there was going to be like very little people here from all around here, but there's people from Oakland, there's people from Atascadero, way far, and just got to meet new people. I really liked it. I was enjoying it. It was fun.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Wrights Basketball Scouting is an NCAA certified scouting service based in Northern California. Whether you're a college coach, player, or parent, Wrights Basketball Scouting has a service for you. We provide in-depth scouting reports year-round to college coaches, individual player evaluation, team dynamic reports, and we even offer support, guidance, and advice for parents on ways to improve and elevate the game of their athlete. Wrights Basketball Scouting is here to help and highlight the athletes who are preparing to play the next level of basketball, and we guarantee scouting the right way. For more information on our services, pricing, and subscriptions, please contact Head Scout Britt Wright at 408-569-0198.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school. So it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun.
Meeting new people, making new friends.
Other games, I love playing games here.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second, has another shot, puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for three. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the chills? I have the chills.
I definitely
look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Miners Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms.
What's your favorite part of this camp so far?
My favorite part is meeting new people, such as teammates and old friends that came earlier.
I really like the one-on-one training. The coaches really tried to get like the connections with the kids during the camp, so I think that was a really good part of it.
I liked the drills, the ball handling drills, and shooting drills.
I think, one thing that's very underrated here at the camp was like meeting new people, because I thought there's going to be like very little people here from all around here, but there's people from Oakland, there's people from Atascadero, way far, and just got to meet new people. I really liked it. I was enjoying it. It was fun.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Miners Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Miners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Miners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Wrights Basketball Scouting is an NCAA certified scouting service based in Northern California. Whether you're a college coach, player, or parent, Wrights Basketball Scouting has a service for you. We provide in-depth scouting reports year-round to college coaches, individual player evaluation, team dynamic reports, and we even offer support, guidance, and advice for parents on ways to improve and elevate the game of their athlete. Wrights Basketball Scouting is here to help and highlight the athletes who are preparing to play the next level of basketball, and we guarantee scouting the right way. For more information on our services, pricing, and subscriptions, please contact Head Scout Britt Wright at 408-569-0198.
My favorite part was just competing and meeting new people. I'm always with my team, like practicing in high school. So it was good to come out and meet new people and play against them and and meet some college coaches.
And the dribbling with the Sacramento Kings coach, that was really fun.
Meeting new people, making new friends.
The games, I love playing games, yeah.
Just to be able to practice on my moves.
My favorite part of camp is meeting new people. I've made a lot of friends so far. It's a real great experience here.
Bit too powerful. 1 second. Has another shot. Puts it up to end the game. Nails the three.
The crowd
Here is
goes
Shiner
wild.
for three. Yes, look at this. Everyone coming over to congratulate.
Literally, ball in the air as the buzzer went off.
Do you have the chills?
Beautiful
I have the
finish.
chills.
I definitely
Look
got
at that.
the
I got the
chills.
goosebumps.
I really did too.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniform. Columbia College in their second home game of the season, up 30 at the half, 54-24 against the Marin Mariners. They struggled a little bit there when they reached the 30-point mark, but able to go up to 54 with a lot of help from Isaiah Jones, knocking down 3 triples in a row to end the half. Still 20 minutes left of gameplay to go. Right after this on NorCal Sports.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well. So.
This broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. 54-24 at the half. The Columbia College claim jumpers striking gold again. Marin Mariners, they struggled at the very beginning. They got a few points, but then Columbia just right back in it, not only offensively but also defensively, keeping Marin to 24.
At this point right now, you can tell Columbia is locked in on what their overall goals are, and they seem like a very focused team, very locked-in team, and that's what you want to see. I think in this second half, I mean, the game can definitely get out of control, but I will say the claim jumpers will probably work on more things that they need to get better at against live competition where they probably don't get this much action in a regular practice.
Levi Flores and Lauren Goodman bringing you all the action. Still 20 minutes to go. Plenty of time for both teams to make a statement, whether it's offensive or defense. We want to make a shout-out to Jason, and we hope you get your brownies, man.
Yeah, Jason, we got Grandma over here. She said she got you.
Columbia College still 3 players not on the board with points. That's Arion Harris, Bryce Barton, and Julian Brown. Arion Harris in some foul trouble already. Very highly defensive player. And we like to see that defensively, you know, making the stops, getting assists, rebounds, all those different things. But at the same time, I'd like to see every single player out there score some points and just show what they can do.
I think a 30-point halftime lead, that's kind of where everybody's focus is. Let's get everybody on the board. Let's see if we can get everybody scoring. But I also understand that they're going to try to prioritize on getting better in the second half. As you see, the claim jumpers have just been on fire from deep. They made 7 threes in the first half. They only had 5 turnovers, which is really well. And it started with Jones. Jones hit 4 of those three-pointers in that first half. So he's locked in a different way. And we thought it was going to be all Campbell tonight. But Isaiah Jones said, hey, I'm getting into this mix too.
Isaiah Jones had 14 points yesterday and currently has 14 at the half. A lot of players for Columbia doing that, getting all their points that they had last game just in the first half.
Earlier, and you see a different team. More execution from them, and I expect them to still take advantage of mismatches when they can.
Columbia coming out swinging in the second half. All 5 starters out there. Usually teams do that, but with a 30-point lead, I figure that they'd give some of the bench players a little more playtime.
Definitely not starting the half. I think if these guys can manage it and get some flow in for this first, I'll probably say the first 5 or 7 minutes, I think you'll see Coach rotate more, get more of those other guys in, but you definitely still got to play your starters. The game's not over, and he's in his mindset of this is a competitive team, and they want to push to the last seconds.
Fagan corner 3 to start off Marin's offense. Couldn't quite do that.
And I know Fagan hit the 3 in the first half, but I don't want him to settle for that because he is so crafty when he attacks to the basket and gets some of those floaters. Had a couple and ones yesterday.
McCutcheon closely guarded by Prongos. Creating some space inside, draws the body, the contact, and he goes to the line.
I like it. Knowing he's frustrated when he didn't get that and one bucket, but a great job in body control right here. Taking the contact, using his body in a good position to get that foul. Now he's at the free throw line.
Grant Polk picks up his 3rd foul. He has 4 points on the night, and you don't want to lose him. Big player down low.
Well, Polk with 3 fouls, that's not a good look right now for them. Definitely one of the only offensive sparks other than Rendon. So let's see if Polk can manage his fouls going forward.
Blake Murray underneath. And a foul. Not sure if that's going to be placed on Alexander or McCutcheon, though it looked like he had the open lane.
Let's see it again. Might be Alexander. Yeah, Alexander it is.
And that's his first. Usually the centers pick up most of the fouls, although that's his first.
I think a big part of that is the claim jumpers guards are playing very good defense, so they're not putting him in those situations. As we see Murray knock down the first one, they're not putting him in those situations to where he has to either extensively block shots and foul, and that's credit to Alexander. He has great body control. Instead of trying to swat at things and try to probably be a pest up there, he is keeping his hands straight and just going straight up with the body, and so he's giving himself a fair chance to play good defense. As we see Marin coming out with some full court pressure after Murray knocks down that second one.
Have to be careful with the full court defense because most of the times it leads to a great shot by Columbia. As we see McCutcheon from the top, that was Jones missing there and Fagan the other way. Dodging Bartley and a Columbia rebound.
McCutcheon ran the wing, thought he was going to get it, but Bartley just short on that layup.
Tough break on that one, just taking a bad bounce on the rim. Fagan over the top of Alexander. He's done that multiple times, but that time Alexander said no.
Absolutely not. Let's see it again. Alexander. And you see right there how he plays defense, just hands straight up, not really trying to swat at things, so he's just trying to contest. All you can ask your bigs is contest the shot, and when they have an opportunity to block it, swat it out the gym.
Here goes McCutcheon. Hoyt called out the play, and the rest of the bench did too. We'll see what they have in store.
Bartley short on that one, but the claim jumpers get back in defense and almost create a turnover there.
Marin taking their time out to Prongos. Thought about the deep two, drives inside on Alexander, drops that one through the hatch.
And Campbell wasn't trying to pick up a foul right there. Couldn't get in position to take the charge, so he kind of just let him get that layup.
Jones, offensive foul.
me sink in on that last take from Marin.
This was the offensive foul on Jones. You see that extension again.
The extension is always going to be called.
Prongos, a forced pass out of bounds. They're trying to find Polk on the baseline.
Probably just a little too much on the pass. Got to get it up more to him. Good thought, though. And every time you see Coach calling out a play for Columbia because they're working on their execution right now, trying to figure out what's going to work for them going forward. They know they can play up tempo as McCutcheon for 3 is short, but I like how they're being patient.
Stolen from behind by Campbell. Prevost comes away with it.
Another turnover from Marin. Can't have it. Bartley. Ooh, that was a nice little shake. Just lost the handle there.
Prevost jump stop down low. Misses the layup. Rendon bounce pass to Polk and a foul underneath. I think it's going on Bartley.
Good thought process. Way to drop that little dime in there in traffic. Polk just being strong enough to take the contact. But, I mean, it's been all, and not in a major way, but it's been all Marin this first half. Only 1 point by the Claim Jumpers. So I think they got to have to respond now. They're going to have to wake up. And that's something that they talked about, Coach talked about, is are they going to be able to play good in the second half? It's something they struggled with yesterday. So now they need to respond to a little bit of this adversity. And how do they come out? They play so good to the start. How can they do that in the start of the second half?
Substitution in for Marin. Fagan goes out. In comes Jackson again. Maben down low to Alexander. Over the top of Polk. A big slam. Noel Alexander.
Noel making his presence feel known.
A rebound on the opposite end, too. McCutcheon trying to force his way inside. Blocked from behind by Rendon. Fast break, Jackson. Maben quickly there. Jackson able to roll it in.
Way to not be selfish right there. Rendon could have probably took that himself, but way to look up and find the open man for the easy layup.
People have to watch out for Jonathan Maben, too. He was quickly there, nearly forced the miss. McCutcheon with 7 on the shot clock and an offensive foul. There's Noel Alexander right there, dodging the defense and jamming it down.
Here's McCutcheon getting that offensive foul. Jackson just being a little regard, getting in spot out of that restriction.
Fagan back in, along with Vassell. Couple substitutions for the Claim Jumpers, too. 57-31, a slow start in the second half by both teams. Fagan using the body. Jackson baseline back out to Fagan. Polk for a deep 2. Yes, nothing but net.
Poking in his bag a little bit, showing us his repertoire.
Marin playing some tough defense, although the claim jumper is being able to get around it. Prungos picks one up.
Easy mismatch for Harris. Good job of identifying that and putting the ball on the deck so he can go past it. But here's Polk with that little 12-footer right there, knocking it down.
Inbound pass from the side. 15 on the shot clock for Harris and the Jumpers. Prevost straight to the rack. Gets his own miss. Maben out to the three. Yes, Jonathan Maben.
Knockdown for Maben.
Prungos over the top of Alexander, and they get that to drop too.
You seeing more fight out of the Marin team here.
Brown pushing down on Jackson. Backdoor pass to Prevost, can't get it that time. We've seen Prevost do that a few times as he's going to limp off the court with what seems to be an ankle injury.
You see right here, Prungos just getting a little floater over the top. Got some substitutions here.
Jones comes back in for Columbia. Gets it to the corner, a three-pointer. It's going to stay on this side of the court. I think Jackson picks it up. Actually, that will go on Grant Polk for his fourth.
And Alexander just using his body well, using his athleticism, so I say, getting in good position to fight for that offensive rebound, putting Polk in a difficult situation, which is why he got that foul.
Brown looked like he extended there, and they're going to call a flop on Jackson. A flop warning anyway. Murray keeps it in. Jones to Harris to Brown. Maben, corner three, another one. No, not there. Poked out from behind on Harris, but last touched by Jones. Take another look. This is what they called the flop on. Did look like Brown used his shoulder a little bit, but definitely Jackson selling it.
I mean, advantage Brown. Big body, big bends. He said, get out my way. I got to get this in.
62-35 in the second half. Prone goes to the rack.
Oh!
By Alexander.
Get it out of here. And that's what I'm talking about. When he has an opportunity to elevate over people, he does a great job. You see right here. He doesn't even touch the body. Find the ball, go get it.
Prongo's going to drive back inside and a block by Campbell that time as Alexander takes a seat on the bench.
Campbell using his length to his advantage, getting the block to start the offense. Let's see what he does right here. Oh!
Pass Murray couldn't connect. Rendon past Brown and able to go through.
I like Rendon. Good attack right there. The charge was set up. He just hit a little Euro step. Got that easy layup.
That's 9 points for Rendon as Maven has a turnaround jumper. Last touched by Campbell.
You see that? Just got right around Brown easily with the layup.
Here goes Rendon again. Creates space on Maben. Floater from 15 off the front iron. And Prevost will come back in the game as well as Bartley. Prevost went out a few minutes ago with a ankle knee injury, just landing a little bit wrong, but he's back out there.
Little pep in his step.
Campbell loses control, poked away by Marin, but able to regain possession. Isaiah Jones with another three.
Jones with his 5th three on the night.
17 points in total. Sophomore player out of Sacramento. And an offensive foul on Blake Murray. He'll pick up his 4th.
You see right there, Trey Jones. Give me some more, give me some more, give me some more. Good defensive read. Finds him. Knocks it down right in front of his bench.
They substitute Murray, who has 4 fouls, for Grant Polk, who has 4 fouls. Campbell with one hand blocked, throws it back, looking for some contact, but doesn't get it.
Good change of speeds right here. I want him to be more aggressive to the rim. Don't fade away. Go to the basket, even potentially try to throw down on him.
Jackson all the way cross court, decides to drive in on Barton. Fagan from the baseline, not there. Nine fouls shared between both teams in the second half. And Rendon will pick up his 2nd.
Rendon switching on Bartley. But Bartley's done a fantastic job tonight, just using his body, creating space, getting to the rim, dropping dimes. Definitely a different motor from him tonight than we saw last night.
This is Barton. Prevost creates a space and another foul on Rendon. That's 2 quick ones in a row to make it 3 for him.
Little floppage right there. Definitely wasn't in position to sell the foul. Good call by the officials. Locking that down as he was not in position to take that charge.
Barton connects for 3, his first points of the season.
Barton showing us something. Knocking in a 3.
Rendon floater over the top, gets that one. And a flopping call on Barton. Take another look at that one, but first, the shot from Barton in the corner.
Catch. The lefty said, give me a little of this action, man. I got to get me a game before the Classic is over. But on the other side, unnecessary fall. Like, he already shot it.
He definitely took the contact, but didn't have to fall. Now maybe you can tell me why, but they're taking a free throw here. Marin had 2 flopping calls earlier, and Columbia didn't get the chance at the free throw line.
That's very interesting. Was it a technical call? No? Just the flopping. I haven't seen that done before. But now we see Marin in some full court press, full court trap. Causes a turnover.
Another floater missed by Fagan.
Good.
And the timeout was called by Marin before that, so 68-39 as Fagan called the timeout there. Broadcast of the Columbia Classic is brought to you by Chicken Ranch Casino, Minner's Tree Company, Woods Creek Café, California Student Housing, Columbia College Foundation, Benton Roberson CPAs, Wrights Basketball, the NCS TV Overnight Summer Basketball Camp, Sonora Conference Center, and Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Columbia College claim jumpers 68 to the Marin Mariners 39. I'm Levi Flores along with Lauren Goodman, broadcasting live from the Oak Pavilion, home of the claim jumpers, and 2 good starts for Columbia to the season.
Columbia looks very well. The guns are blazing, which I anticipate from those top teams. You got a year off from COVID. Everybody's anticipating playing well and playing good, and the Claim Jumpers have done just that, jumping out to a big start for their great season.
Prevost with the defense. Fagan for three. Yes, that's down the hatch.
Fagan connecting on 2 threes thus far.
Columbia won their first game yesterday against Folsom 82-60. They were up over 30 points at one point in the second half, although Folsom able to come back within the final 2 minutes to make it that 22-point game.
Okay, Polk went up there and said, not in my house, even though Campbell tried to throw one down on him.
That'll get back to him. Campbell will get it back and show him what's up on the offensive end. Pass out of the hands of Polk again. Prone goes corner three. Yes! 2 3-pointers in a row for Marin. Just how Columbia ended the first half, Marin is starting off in the second.
It seems like something happens once that 10-minute mark in the second half of Marin. They start waking up. They start playing better. They start playing on all cylinders. Let's see how the Claim Jumpers respond to this little spurt right here by Marin.
Fagan against Jones. No contact. Rendon underneath. And Bartley finally comes away for the Claim Jumpers.
And it seems like Fagan and Rendon keep getting offensive rebounds very well. They attack the boards very well, but that putback was just short.
Campbell thought about the three. Prevost in on Jackson. Throws it up. No good. Jones. Campbell almost with the putback.
Campbell went for that one, but just slipped off his hand.
Fagan with the left-handed finish.
It seems like Marin wants a little piece of this game now. Again, 10-minute mark, they seem to wake up. They seem to figure things out at that point. They've been executing really well for this stretch, about 3 or 4 minutes.
Taj Malik Campbell out to Isaiah Jones. Prevost calling for it in the corner. Barton to screen, shot clock under 10. Prevost comes in for the rebound, but Barton is there for the putback.
Barton showing, hey, I'm more than just a defender and a rebounder. I can put a couple buckets in here to keep this offensive flow, and that's what coach is looking for. Players that can play their role, do their jobs, and it doesn't have any drop-offs in how we win and how we succeed.
Jackson was trapped in the corner, although it stays with Marin as multiple substitutions come out. McCutcheon, Harrison, Alexander for Columbia.
You see right here, Fagan getting a little layup in. That's his first actual layup of the night. He's been all threes prior to that.
Fagan for a deep two. Connects on that too. McCutcheon unfazed as he'll take it down to Alexander. Polk over the top, and yeah, that's a foul.
Easy call. Good job by Alexander by not being knocked off his footing. He easily could have traveled right there or one or the other, but here's Fagan on that last bucket he had on the other end.
I was wondering what was taking the ref so long to call that one, and Graham Polk was way up over the top of him. Marin will stay with it. 21-point lead now for Columbia. Just a few moments ago, it was a 30 or 29-point lead, but Marin slowly coming back thanks to Fagan and company.
And we see the Claim Jumpers pushing full tempo. Bartley's been orchestrating the offense all game.
Prungos picks up another one. Good defense, although just a little bit too much contact. Take another look here. Driving inside. Just catching a piece of the arm.
And it's the body. It's the body. He's pretty much unguardable when he feels like it because he can go up against bigger guys like Prungos, but he also has a mismatch when he's against smaller guards.
Two for two, it was Bartley. Claim Jumpers using that full court press again. In the hands of Fagan. And McCutcheon will pick up a reach.
McCutcheon's been playing solid defense. That's his third foul, though. No need to reach right there.
So Marin from the sideline. Ariane Harris and Julian Brown, the only two players not to score for Columbia. Harris had 8 yesterday and Brown had 3. Bartley gets by. Harris from the corner. Can't quite do it there. Alexander down with it. Fighting for it. Out to Mabin. Another 3 for Jonathan Mabin. In and out of the rim.
There was a lot of contact on that shot there.
Referee saying that it was a flop as Prungos is on the other side. Vassell for a deep 2. That's good. Foot was on the line.
Long, cheap 2. Vassell hasn't really scored since that first quarter. So maybe he could get going in this second half or in this last 6 minutes to get his offense rocket.
Bartley gets past Fagan, splits defenders, has a defender all the way on top of him while he was trying to jump in the air, and that was Rendon. So Rendon picks up his 4th.
And that was a good snatch through by Bartley. You see finding in McCutcheon. Oh, good cross. Just no unnecessary jump right there, especially when you have 3 fouls. You know, you got to understand time score situation. In that situation, there's no need for you to be jumping out of control like that, especially when you've been the best consistent offense that your team has had. You don't need to pick up that 4th foul in 6 minutes.
Bartley picking up 13 points on the night. 6 minutes remaining in the second half. Underneath to Chow. Reverse gets it through.
Good patience by Chow. I thought he was going to shuffle his feet right there, but he gathered, got that reverse leg.
Columbia slowing it down again. Bartley around Vassell. Mabin around, 15-foot jumper. That's good. Jonathan Mabin for 7.
Mabin's been a spark off the bench. Playing really well, 7 points tonight, and his defense is always fantastic.
Vassell off the mark there. McCutcheon in transition to Mabin. Corner 3 over Vassell. Another one. 10 points for Jonathan Mabin. First-year player out of Sonora High School, one of the 2 local players going to the local junior college as Prongos finally able to get one off the glass.
Good run in transition, better find. When your big man runs like that, you got to reward him.
Mabin gets it back in the corner, but not going to take it that time. Bartley, top of the 3. Rendon around Alexander. Couldn't do that one. McCutcheon sets the screen for Bartley. And a timeout as the Claim Jumpers look to put in a few substitutions, but here's the move from Chow to Prongos that got him to this point, 79-55, back in 30. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. 79-55, the Claim Jumpers up over the Marin Mariners at the Oak Pavilion, home of the Columbia College Claim Jumpers. Starting off the season very well, 2-0 so far, under 5 remaining in this one.
I'm really impressed by the Claim Jumpers. They've come out, done a really good representation. You can tell that Coach Hoyt has them working hard, and I'm really impressed with how they're playing together as a team.
Maben, fadeaway jumper from 15, goes through. 81.
Maben might be on fire right now.
And a foul on Harris. The last full season the Claim Jumpers played, and actually it was just the last season for them, they only lost 4 games throughout the entire season. The very beginning when they played in the Columbia Classic, playing Diablo Valley, they were down by 20 at one point, finally came all the way back, sent it into overtime, eventually taking the victory. So if it's anything like that where they're struggling against some of these teams, I can only imagine what will happen in the future when they play teams like Fresno City, where they lost both games to them, and College of Sequoias, they won 1 game at home and lost when they were in Visalia.
Well, I think a big difference, not seeing that prior team, but a big advantage for the Claim Jumpers being successful this year is they have a balanced attack. As we see Provost trying to get the pass right there, I don't know what happened, but he got the ball back and got a layup.
That's 10 for Prevost.
And I think just their balance that they have on the Claim Jumpers team, how they're playing defense right now, they have so many weapons. You have multiple guys in double digits right now, and that's a credit to Coach Hoyt and how he has his team locked in. When you can have offense from different type of people, when you have people playing defense, when you can stretch the floor, you're putting yourself in a good situation to be successful. And I think that this team, more than likely, some of those losses they're going to avenge this season.
Campbell leading the pack. Maben picks up his dribble over to Prevost. Finding their way around the arc. Campbell straight to the rack. It's good.
Campbell getting in his offensive bag. I know he started off early, strong, but every time he creates some opportunity for the Claim Jumpers, it looks good.
Corner 3, good from Jackson.
It'll be interesting to find out how Taj Campbell, his game develops over time, being that 1D1 athlete here. He knows what the expectation is, but another bucket for my guy.
Mitchell Prevost there underneath. Campbell picks up his dribble there. Stolen away by Fangen. 1-on-2 fast break around Harris. Off the glass, it's good. Another one by Daniel Fagan, the freshman player out of De Anza High.
And I need Daniel Fagan to get that motor and that energy from the beginning. It seems like he plays with a sense of urgency towards the end, and there was a loose ball foul there. Let's see it again. Jackson with a 3 in the corner. Jackson's played really well today. Spot moment. Here you see Fagan right here. Just playing aggressive, jumps the lane, gets the easy layup.
Prevost good, 2 of 2 from the line. Fagan on the ground. Rendon comes away with it. Prevost straight up and down, but Rendon able to get around him.
Rendon really has some offensive packages. Coach talked to me about it before the game, wanting to get him more involved. He just has to stay out of foul trouble, and I know that's just coming from his effort.
And another three from Jordan Jackson, the freshman player out of Tamalpais High School.
We should see the claim jumpers just moving the ball right here. Not really forcing too much. Minute left in the game. But they're playing extremely well. And then you see Reardon getting his little layup in. Let me not say little, but getting his layup on. And I really like his offensive packaging. And you see here Jackson, nobody guards you. Good knockdown.
2 3-pointers for Jackson here in the second half. Now 1 minute to play. That shot off the mark from Brown. Jackson looking for another three. Oh my goodness, Jordan Jackson again.
Jackson is really an offensive spark plug. Very wiry, very athletic type of kid. Hopefully Marin can find some other ways to get him into the offense, maybe starting him with that defense, creating some of his offense. But he's definitely a low, wiry player, and I like his energy.
Here's Prevost. Splitting defenders, brings it around, but a little short. Shot clock turned off. They'll give it to the hot hands, Jackson. That one rattles out, nearly 4 for him. Now Columbia will have to dribble it out, but have to get past half court too. Marin still playing defense until this point. 5 seconds to go, and that will do it. The claim jumpers take it 89-70. Little scoreboard miscommunication there on a previous shot from Jackson. It was credited to Columbia for a while. But 89-70 at the half. It was 54-34, so Marin actually stepped up their game, but Columbia, they were on track to score 108 points, but were quite short of that.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. But, again, I am interested in how do they play better in the second half, and that's what Coach Hoyt talked about. How does he get his team to play just as energetic, just as fast, just as strong as they do in the start of the second?
10 people played today for Columbia, and only 9 of them scored. Orion Harris was the only one that was unable to complete the spread for the claim jumpers, but it doesn't matter. They take the victory, and that is all that matters. They go into the season being 2-0 from the Columbia Classic, of course. The entire past 2 days, first game, Saracosa beat Marin 89-63, Columbia 82-60 over Folsom. Then the first game this morning, Saracosa beat Folsom 74-68, which Folsom put up a big fight. And then now, of course, Columbia beating Marin 89-70. If you're interested in seeing these teams play during the season, make sure you look up their schedule on the CCCAA website. Or, of course, if you're wanting to see Columbia and they're at home, you could either come to the Oak Pavilion or watch on NorCal Sports TV. All the sponsors, the gracious sponsors, able to make this happen. All the home games broadcasted live right here on the home of the Claim Jumpers, NorCal Sports TV. I'm Levi Flores. For Lauren Goodman, our producer, Justin Flores, and the rest of our crew, thank you for watching, and see you next time.